Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
10 years. So in 10 years, I'll be about 32. So 10 years from now, I see myself well into my career. Hopefully a couple of promotions in. I'm establishing a clientele, very happy in my personal life, and moving towards my next goal in life and moving towards that next promotion.
Describe yourself in 3 words.
3 words I would use to describe myself. I'm a leader. I'm very outgoing, and I am dependable.
What would your previous manager say was a weakness for you?
Um, I think so. From the constructive feedback that I've gotten from a manager, I think that they would say that one of my weaknesses is not being very innovative. So they really wanted me to come up with new ways to do things, and I just guess I didn't feel comfortable doing that in that role. So that's definitely something that I've been working on since then.
Tell me about the best manager you've ever had.
So this is the same person that was telling me the constructive feedback about being more innovative. Her name was Darlene, and she, the thing that stuck out to me about her is that she really cared about my personal growth as a person and not just within that company or within that team. She really wanted to see me excel in whatever role I was in life, and I think that was one of my favorite qualities about her as a manager.
How would you handle a customer complaint?
I've never worked in customer service, so I guess that I would try to calm the person down and really try to get to the root of what their problem is and try to address it as best I can.
Tell me about a leadership role you have had.
A leadership role that I've had, I'm currently the president of an organization, and it's been a great experience because I've sort of grown organically within this organization since my freshman year. I was a member, and then I held a secretary position, vice president. Now I'm the president. So I think this has been a great growth process for me, starting off in the beginning and growing into the head of the organization. Mm-hmm. And now I'm sort of in a position where I'm transitioning other leaders into these positions as well. So that's sort of a full circle as a leader. And I think that's what leadership is all about. Learning things, executing, and then teaching the next wave of people.
Tell me about a time you failed and how did you cope with it?
So I'm really still in the process of learning how to cope with failure, because failure is absolutely a part of success and not really a separate thing. So I guess recently something that I've sort of failed at is my time management skills. So I had a bunch of different tasks to do and wanted to get them all done prior to the deadline so that I wouldn't be overwhelmed. And of course I didn't meet that deadline, so I ended up rushing and at the end to try to get all the things done. So something I'm doing, I guess, continuously to try to work on that issue that I have so that I'm not stuck in that same predicament in the future is trying not to procrastinate so much.
Cool. Tell me, give an example of a time you had to work with a group to accomplish a goal. Give details and the outcome.
So this is the same organization that I'm the president of. We have a group of 5 people on the executive board, and we had to come together to plan our annual regional conference. So this is a hard task for us because none of us had ever done this before, and we didn't really have any external support from our advisor or anyone else. So we really leaned on each other to accomplish all the goals and make the event happen in the end. And I think it worked out really well. I mean, we had some bumps in the road and some people who weren't really pleased with certain things, but I think we handled it well overall.
Last one. Tell me about a time you had multiple deadlines and how you managed to meet them. If you didn't meet them, what did you do?
So similarly to that last question, I feel like because of all the things that I'm involved in, I have so many deadlines to meet all the time, and I'm not always the best at keeping track of when things are due or getting things done ahead of time. So something that I've been doing lately is doing within my calendar where I have all my tasks written down. I'll use sticky notes to write down specific tasks that I want to get done during the day. And then I cross out the things that I've done to help show progress, so that I feel like I'm accomplishing things, but I'm also getting the things done that I set out to do for that day.
All right. Thank you for your time.
No problem.